Thanks for stopping by to see what I'm up to today. Fighting with this OBS recording mic audio. Sorry if this audio isn't pleasant. Maybe it isn't pleasant all the time with me. You guys have to let me know. We got a bunch of things going on around here. I want to call them shenanigans, but I don't want to step on any toes. I don't know. That might be copyrighted or something, but we're ham operators. We're up to shenanigans. Someone has been looking at my videos and they saw me cobble together that wood shelf for my radio and they said, dude, it's 2024, 2025. There's better ways to do that. Well, my history is my dad was a carpenter and a damn good one. And I tend to head straight for wood when I'm trying to put together something. And in this case, I made a shelf and it never fit for me. It was never right. I knew getting there was right in the area that I wanted it, did what I wanted to do, but it didn't look the right way. And not much a finished carpenter. And I know you guys were out there, like somebody was rooting for me. They're talking to their buddy, like, you think you'll get it? He's kind of smart. He'll figure it out. Why reinvent the wheel when it comes to rack-mounted accessories? I already had one of these, I think, 4U rack mounts for my switches, Cloud Key, and Raspberry Pis, and things like that. Victron equipment stored in there. So I already had one of these. It just never dawned on me till like one night I was sitting there, just like, why don't I just this thing in a wrench? Here's one of the things that I'm messing with. And tell you what, when you pull everything apart, wires go everywhere. In this case, they're going everywhere. So here's a view from the right side that the door opens onto, and it's got a glass door in front. There will be an affiliate link on below. It's a place to store QSL cards, Kilo Yankee Zero, Kilo Sierra Papa, and the keyboard that attaches to the Dell Elite Dex I picked up secondhand from Amazon. And up above, you see a couple of switches and a Pi for zero tier. Above, I have the switches we've gone over before. I'll put a card up above so you can go back and review that video if you want to. And it's all conveniently located next to the DLI web switch. Now, up above on this 6U unit, there's a rack fan, and that will show later is attached to the DLI web switch. Also, here's a sneak preview of the antenna project that I've got going right now, and we'll talk about that later as well. But all of this, the antenna switch, the antenna controller, the Pis, the switches, the keyboard, they all fit. So we'll talk about that rack fan. It's a pretty strong fan, and it is definitely very quiet. Attached over here to the DLI web switch, and it can be controlled remotely. Again, with Node Red, we've talked about having Node Red on the your personal device, your phone, Android, iPhone, iPad, etc. And playing with antennas. A couple of years ago, I said to myself, what's the real difference between one vertical antenna and another? Why would that antenna be better than that? I made the decision to get the DX Commander, and I got the Signature 9. It was one of the best decisions I ever made. That antenna is fantastic. But I was still curious about other antennas. Will they work with my mobile application? Will they work the Greenham machine trailer? So I pulled the trigger and I got myself a Step IR, Big IR. People are saying, you can't mount that thing. Oh, yeah, you can. You can't mount that. Yeah, you can. What about a temporary situation in which the Big IR is mounted on a wood pallet? You can't. Yeah, you can. Soon enough, it will be trailer mobile portable. Don't doubt it. That's, again, that also is not why I'm doing this video. I'm doing this video to wrap up that 48 50-volt power supply for the Hobby PCB Hard Rock 50 Plus amp. Here we go.
So here we are with the box, and we've got her done. Pretty much done. I haven't put the fan on it yet. Probably put a switch on it, but right now, if I wanted to switch it, I could take the fuse in and out. It does work. It is functionally, practically what I want it's going to be. Both ends have this GX connector on it, 4-pin, 16 millimeter. Have it broken with power poles for testing. So we'll get an opportunity to see if it works or not. First test, let's put this on volts AC. Here's the cord we're going to plug into the box. 119 volts. You see that right there? 119.9 volts. We'll take this directly, plug it into the box. Change this to volts DC directly from this end of the box to this one. Put a red one in there and a black one in there. And hopefully you can see 48 volts DC. So the box is done. Good enough for government. AC power is going in. Putting out on the GX 16 millimeter connection. 48 volts. Box is done. That project is done. So again, I'm going to get rid of this power pole connection. It's just there for testing right now. And it's going to pass all the way through to this GX 16 millimeter. Hey guys, I appreciate you coming by. I look forward to the next time that we can get together. Thanks for stopping by.